Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a slightly different video for you. Another draw with me, but we're going to be filming it straight on. A couple of mine have been this way. I do have a playlist on my channel now of all of my draw with me's. If you've missed any and want to go back and watch some of them. But otherwise, we're going to do something even more different this week. We are doing digital papers. So I've finished my clip art for my Sailor Moon inspired set called Planning Usagi, because it's about her and her love of planning, of course. And I haven't seen a lot of people share digital paper making. It's not too hard once you figure it out. I kind of just figured it out by myself and just playing around with brushes and different effects. So I'm going to do a couple of papers with you guys. This also helped me get them done. I always put them kind of off. But I'm going to talk through my first one and then speed through the others as far as I can get. So with digital papers, I do prefer, and a lot of people that I work with prefer using abstract painterly ones. So I do try and do a lot of those, but I do bring in some clip art as well. And we've got some clip art, which I might use later in the video, we'll see. But I've got, I finished these roses, which I thought would be cute. Sorry you can't really see. Maybe I should turn off the light so you can actually see colors better. I actually think filming this in the dark can be better. I haven't filmed in this like thing before. Can you see the colors any better? Ooh. They're kind of pink. We'll see how it goes, because if you can't see colors, it's gonna be a bit annoying to film. But I might be able to like copy paste some of this art into there. I've already got a couple. Oh my gosh. There we go. It takes a while. I made holographic glitter with Bucky and stuff. And then I did this sort of Tokyo skyline one before. But now I'm going to do sort of more of a painterly one. I think I do want the background to be white. I'm sorry if you can't see too much, but I feel like this is better in the dark. So we're going to do, this is my color palette here. I usually do a color palette per set so I can keep them all under wraps, and this is Procreate, I should say. And I think we're going to do a painterly one. I do like the way that looks. So I got my painting. I'm going to see like what brushes I want to use. It's not I might have to restart. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's see if this is going to work this time. Sometimes it gets a bit finicky. So I'm going to do this light purple. I want to use this brush stroke. I don't feel like it's brush strokey enough, so a flat brush. I feel like be pretty. Maybe this will do. And what I do is I just do sort of different angled little splotches. Just spray some of this light. I think it's a lilac around. Just lilac. Around it goes. This is going to be similar to paper to what I had in Rainbow, which I like a lot. So we're just going to do a light layer of that. Gotta hope this actually like films okay. The last time I drew a film with me like this, it was on my old camera. So now we're going to do the darker purple, and we're going to do the same thing. Just flick it around. Try and get into white spots, but you can go over the top. Just layering that sucker up. You might notice that digital papers overall are not too difficult once you get the hang of them. So you got that layer of dark purple. Now I think I want to do a blue, maybe more of a blue based one. And in we go again with our strokes, looking for the gaps, trying to make it nice and filled in looking. don't have to worry too much about overlapping or getting the strokes right. Maybe do another one here. Okay, so that's what we're looking. And I know it's super simple, but sometimes you just want a nice white background, little brush strokes. One, can we get in a pink? Let's see if we can get pink in here because it's looking pretty white. So we'll go look for the white bits. And it's not so much what's under the other colors. We're kind of looking, because they're overlaying, we're kind of looking at the gaps of white and also making sure our pink is nice and dispersed. I think it actually looks really cute with all four colors. And what I want to do is add a little last touch. I'm going to use a non sort of set color. And I'm going to do textures, and I've downloaded a whole bunch of different textures from one of those creative sites. I'll list it down below for you guys, but you can buy different brushes, texture brushes and things. I bought this sort of randomized confetti one, which has like stars and circles and different colors, because I think that's just like the best way to put in some glitter, just fun like little glitter elements, because I love glitter in digital papers. I think it adds a lot to them. So I think that's what I'm going to do for my stars. And now I'm going to insert a glitter. Now I did pay for these glitters. I think I'm going to use Gilded Spark. And I think I've seen a lot of people use these ones. I try not to have them as like the main feature. So I'm using them very sparingly. And okay, how we're going to get the texture to work is we're going to select our stars, go to our glitter, hold down the little select button, and then use this little two lines to cut out the stars. So now you can see that we have the stars all in the texture in the background, and they're just really like delicate, not too in your face. So I think that is going to be our first paper. I'll show you a bit more close up so they can use like a close up of it in like a planner box like this maybe. And then you have the fun paint swirls, but still white, so they get some use out of it. So what I do now, because I've got all these layers, they're not very useful, I'm going to go to the thing and press copy canvas. So just going to copy right what we have on the top. Go back to my little set gallery. I'm going to do the new and make from canvas. So now I just have the digital paper by itself on one layer, and I get rid of the bottom layer because sometimes it messes up when I export it. But so now we just have the digital paper in one go, and it is 12 by 12 inches. So that is the first paper. So now I like to move this out of the way because it's my working one. So now I start labeling. So this is technically paper 3 of the set, so that you can't like see any of the 10 colors in this thing, but at least it shows up fairly well while drawing it. Yeah, so now I'll just keep going till I have 12. I did do like, I don't know if you guys hear that, but Heidi's coming. I did do a thing on, I wonder how it looks like with different colors. But see, like, you can change the background color and you get different kinds of looks. The purple's kind of cute. I like some of these. Oh, yeah. Oh, green, Jesus. But, yeah, so you can do sort of different looks that way. But I did do a poll whether I could do 12 or 10 digital papers, and people seem to prefer having 12. So I make 12. But this way it makes it a little bit easier if you do painterly ones. But I am going to let you guys watch a couple more, but through music. I hope you enjoy it. Hopefully it films okay. Heidi is here now under my feet, so let's get into some more drawing. As you will see, I like to use sometimes I start up new files, but most of the time I will reuse my original files. So let's do some drawing.
Still as a breeze, a river flowing deep. Don't wanna leave the air you breathe. Living mirrors dreams when I think of you and me. Don't wanna leave the world you see, and I will hold you down if love is still alive. It's all forgiven to my eyes. The tide has turned around. Just listen to